is integer, addition of integers, subtraction of integers, etc. Link is given in the description box. Please check it. Today I am going to discuss about properties of addition of integers and properties of subtraction of integers. So let's get started. 7 is an integer and 3 is an integer, and the addition of 7 and 3, that is 7 plus 3 equal to 10. 10 is also an integer. So again another example, minus 5 is an integer and minus 4 is an integer. So what is the addition? 5 plus 4, 9, and the sign will be minus. So minus 9. See, minus 9 is also an integer. So we can say that if A and B are two integers, then A plus B also an integer. This property is called closure property of addition of integers. See another property, commutative property. See, minus 3 plus 2. What will be the value? Minus 3 plus 2 means 3 minus 2. So 1, and the sign will be minus. So minus 1. Again, if we write 2 plus minus 3, what will be the answer? Here also 3 minus 2, 1, and the sign will be negative, minus. So minus 1. See, minus 3 plus 2 equal to 2 plus minus 3. That is, these two values are same. So we can say that if A and B are two integers, then A plus B equal to B plus A. This is called the commutative property of addition of integers. We will see associative property of addition of integers. See, 1 plus 5 plus minus 3. Let's do it. 1 plus 5 means 6 plus minus 3. Now 6 plus minus 3. So we have to subtract 3 from 6. So 3, and what will be the sign? Sign will be 6's sign, that is positive. That is only 3. Again, if we write 1 plus 5 plus minus 3. Let's do it. 1 plus 5 plus minus 3 means 5 minus 3, 2, and the sign will be positive, that is 2. So 1 plus 2 means 3. See, these two values are same. So we can say that associative property of integers, that is, we can say that if A, B, C are 3 integers, then we can write A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. This is called the associative property. This is called the associative property of integers. We will see additive identity. See, 2 plus 0. What will be the value? Obviously 2. Again, if we write 0 plus 2, this is also 2. That is, we can write 2 plus 0 equal to 2 equal to 0 plus 2. Again, we can say that minus 3 plus 0 equal to obviously minus 3, and 0 plus minus 3 equal to, this is also minus 3. minus 3 plus 0 equal to minus 3 equal to 0 plus minus 3. Here this 0 and this 0 are called additive identity. Now we can say that if A is an integer, so A plus 0 equal to A equal to 0 plus A. So here 0 is called additive identity. We will know about additive inverse. See, 2 plus minus 2. What will be the value? See, 2 minus 2, 0. So, 0. Again, if we write minus 2 plus 2, this value will be also 0. So, we can write 2 plus minus 2 equal to 0 equal to minus 2 plus 2. So, if A is an integer, then there exists another integer minus A. Then there exists another integer minus A, such that A plus minus A equal to 0 equal to minus A plus A. This minus A is called additive inverse of A, and A is called additive inverse of minus A. So, minus A is called additive inverse of A and A is called additive inverse of minus A. Again, we say that minus of minus A equal to A. That is, if we write minus of minus 2, we can write it 2. We will see properties of subtraction of integers. So, let's start. See, 6 minus 9. What will be the value? This means 6 plus minus 9. So, we have to subtract 6 from 9. So, the subtraction will be 3 and the sign will be minus. That is the value is minus 3. See, 6 and 9 are integers and their subtraction is also an integer. So, we can say that if A, B are two integers, then A minus B is also an integer. This property is called closure property. This property is called closure property of subtraction of integers. We will see commutative property of subtraction of integers. See, 3 minus plus 5. What will be the value? 3 minus plus 5 means 5 minus 3. That this can be written as, see, this can be written as 3 plus minus 5. Then addition rule. We will subtract 3 from 5. So 2 and the sign will be minus. So minus 2. Again, plus 5 minus plus 3. 3 means plus 3. See, here 5 minus 3. So 2 and the sign will be plus. So these two are not same. This is minus 2 and this is plus 2. So we can say that commutative property is not hold on subtraction of integers. Similarly, integers are not associative on the subtraction of integers. You can check it. Now we will solve a sum about topic. See, write a pair of integers whose difference is minus 5. See, if we write 5 minus 10, what will be the value? See, this means 5 plus minus 10, and then we will do 10 minus 5, that is 5, and the sign will be minus. So, minus 5. So, we can say that the pair of integers whose difference is minus 5 is 5, 10. Find the sum of these integers. So we have to add these all integers. So let's start. The sum equal to minus 72 plus 237 plus 84 plus 72 plus minus 184 plus minus 37. So at first we have to add these two. So for this addition we have to subtract 72 from 237. So let's do it. 237, 72, 165. So 165. And what will be the sign? See, whose absolute value is greater? 237 has the greater absolute value. So the sign will be plus. So we can write it only 165. Plus 84 plus 72 plus minus 184 plus minus 37. Next we have to add these two. Simple addition, 9, 4, 2. So 249. Next plus 72 plus minus 184 plus minus 37. Next we have to add these two. See, 321 plus minus 184 plus minus 37. Next we have to add these two. So for this addition we have to subtract 184 from 321. So 321, 184. 7, 3, 1. 137. So we can write 137 and the sign will be obviously plus, because 321 has the greatest absolute value between them. Next plus minus 37. Next we have to add these two. For this addition we have to subtract 37 from 137. So this is very easy. 137 minus 37 means 100 and the sign will be plus. So the answer will be 100. Therefore the answer is 100. So students, today we have learned about properties of addition of integers, properties of subtraction of integers, and we have done some maths about this topic. In the next video I will continue this chapter integers. So like and share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.